It's been exactly 10 years since we uploaded our first interview to the Special Books by Special Kids YouTube channel. Can you believe it?
No. No. 10 years went by in the blink of an eye, and at the same time, it just feels like a whole lifetime of memories already, you know?
And we wanted to start this video just by thanking you, our community, everybody who has taken the time to watch a video. We've been doing this for 10 years and have filmed hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of videos. And with every interview, you show up with love and support for the person being featured. And that just means the world to us.
Yeah. The same energy week by week, the same curiosity, compassion. It's really incredible to see, and it's something that every single person we've ever interviewed talks about. It's unlike anything else I know.
And I know that we could tell you how much it means to people we interview, the kindness and love and support that you give to them, but I think it's even more effective if you hear it directly from them.
Yeah.
So I reached out to a lot of people I've interviewed in the past and asked them to share their experience, what it was like to be featured on SPSK, what it was like to read your comments. So throughout this interview, you're going to hear from many people you've met before. So let's start with our good friend, Jeff.
Hi SBSK, it's me, your favorite legend. Thank you for having me crash your 10-year anniversary party. I am so proud of you guys, the SBSK community. Alyssa and Chris, you are our rock stars to the community, and I thank you. To the community, I thank you for the positive vibes in every video you comment in. I still watch my videos and it's always positive in the comments. To the friends I made on social media, I thank you. Peace and congratulations, guys. Time to party.
As I reflect on the past 10 years, one thing that really stands out to me is I wouldn't change a thing.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't think I would change a single thing in my life, because everything led me to you,
Yeah.
and led us to doing what we do together, and I just absolutely love it. Before SPSK, I kind of felt like I was searching for something.
Yeah.
Like I was born away from where I was supposed to be, and I was searching for my home. Yeah. And I feel like we found it together.
Yeah, we did.
The impact I had of meeting you and being introduced to this community, I do not think it is an over-exaggeration to state that the impact is I'm still here. I don't think I'd be here. I really don't. You met me at the absolute lowest point in my life. I had absolutely no sight of anything beyond the moment, and the moment was agony. There was so much fostered love, just unencumbered, unbridled, nothing attached to it, just freely given to someone your community had never met before. Sharing my story with you guys, it saved my life.
We've been welcomed into so many homes and gotten a glimpse of so many people's lives. And I think the most beautiful thing that I take away from all of that is that we've gotten to see what love looks like in every form. Friendship, family, romantic, just every type of love. And I'm really grateful because I feel like that's allowed us to love each other better, but also to just love everyone in our lives better. And I don't know, that's what I think SBSK means to me a lot of the time. It's just like love. And it started with you and me, and then it became all of you. And I don't know, it's really beautiful.
When we first shared our story with Special Books by Special Kids, I was in such a dark place. The SBSK community welcomed us with open arms, making us feel less alone and more supported. Even years later, this incredible community continues to support us and follow our journey. The greatest gift, sharing our story with SBSK, has been a community of caregivers, allies, and people who genuinely care. That kind of support is life-changing, and I am forever grateful for it. To the SBSK family, thank you so much for your continued support, your love, your kindness. You guys have been rocking with us for several years now. We are getting ready to celebrate Emily's 10th birthday this year, something that we were told we would never be able to do. We were told, doctors said we would be lucky to have 3 to 5 years with her. And you continue to believe in her and to believe in us and our growth and support us. So thank you so much for letting us know that we were never alone on this journey. And thank you so much for showing up with kindness the way you have over the past few years.
Of course, I have to thank every single person that I've interviewed also. It's because of your strength and your courage and sharing your story is the reason this platform has grown to be what it is. Over the past 10 years, these interviews have been viewed over 2.5 billion times across social media. And our community has raised over $2 million for the hundreds of people who've been featured on this channel. That all stems from the strength of the interviewees and your willingness to share your story and the feedback we get from around the world of how each interview helps people from every country. It's amazing. It's mind-blowing to know that through the internet, we can just change lives.
Being that courageous and that selfless to not only share your story and, and hope that it can bring something good into your life, but also, with the love in your heart, knowing that it could be something really great for others too. SBSK wouldn't be what it is without all of the brave and compassionate people who have volunteered to share their stories.
First of all, congratulations, and I hope you guys have, 10, if not 20 more amazing years of sharing other people's stories in a way that you guys just have a gift of doing, and I just wish you guys all the best.
Somebody that I interviewed recently, their interview hasn't been published yet, but it will soon. She gave me one of the most incredible points of feedback I've ever received. She let me know that when she found our videos, it was like she had previously been lost out at sea, and finding our videos was a lifeboat. And it gave her hope and inspiration to continue on knowing she wasn't alone. And I know through the feedback I've received that there's lots and lots and lots of people out there who feel the same. So a big thank you to each and every person who's been featured on this channel. You have made an impact in this world that can't really be measured.
Sharing my story with SBSK has made an impact on how people see me and others like me, who are nonverbal. There has always been a misconception that if people can't speak in the normal way that they don't have anything to say. I think my story also reminds people to slow down in this fast-paced world and just to be present with another person and let them know that they are loved. Thank you everyone in the SBSK community for watching and truly wanting to learn about other people. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for the love and support that you all have shown me through the comments and over on my Instagram. I'm less lonely because of you all.
This part is gonna be tough for me, so bear with me.
It's hard.
I just wanted to take a moment to acknowledge everybody we featured who have passed away. We don't talk about it much because it really hurts us. Just as I know it hurts our community and their families, but we keep everybody in our hearts and we talk about them between us constantly, from Kane to Sophia to Grayson to Paul. There's many people, many more people, and we know and remember all of them who we met and become friends with who passed away, and they're still a big part of our community, and yeah, we think about them often. When somebody hears your story, what thoughts do you hope it elicits?
Live. Simply enjoy life and live.
Lastly, there's one more person I have to thank. Do you know who? You!
No, I was gonna say Noodle.
Oh, Noodle, of course. We love Noodle, our dog, and she'll always be with us. But I want to thank you.
Thank you too. It's been the adventure of a lifetime.
10 years ago, when I was a teacher, a middle school teacher for kids with disabilities, I loved teaching the kids and I loved seeing their growth, but I had this constant anxiety or frustration that once they left my classroom, they'd be entering a world that wasn't inclusive, that wasn't accepting, that wouldn't give them employment opportunities, and that worried me. I thought to myself, I could teach these kids as much as I possibly could. They could work as hard as they possibly could, but they would still be entering a world that isn't inclusive. And I verbalized those concerns to Alyssa, and she listened, and she encouraged me to find a solution to that. And we've created a platform where videos from people with disabilities have been viewed 2.5 billion times of people advocating for themselves. If you weren't willing to encourage me, when I left my job teaching at the end of that school year, you didn't say it was a stupid idea.
No, I left my job too.
You left your job too.
Scary transition, but we did it.
To look back, I can't believe we did it. We didn't have much, but we just believed in the mission. And here we are 10 years later, and it all worked out.
Yeah.
But thank you for taking that leap with me.
Of course. Anytime. Anytime. It's been the gateway to this incredible and beautiful life. I'm a better person for having met you, loved you, but also a better person for having been a part of this. You know, I'm just grateful that I have gotten to get a front row seat to watching you continue to explore your creativity and your compassion for people. Seeing you learn to speak in front of huge crowds to help even continue sharing your message and your journey. It's really, really cool to see the person that you love find their passion and continue to grow and explore it and just expand the breadth of what that could be for them. So to see you find fulfillment, creativity, passion, just energized by everything you do, it's inspiring, but it also is just, it's the coolest thing.
Thank you.
Hey Chris, hey Lisa, it's me, Callie here. Oh my goodness, half the years flown by ever since my interview with you. I remember it like it was yesterday. When I first came on your YouTube channel, I was just a little girl who had big dreams, never thought they would come true, and then I did my interview with you, and then things took a turn for the best.
Hey Chris and Alyssa, it's John, and I just can't believe it's been 10 years since you started SPSK. Thanks for everything you've done for me and everyone else that was in the SBSK family. And let's hang out together and play Mario Kart soon. I love you all.
What would you like to say to the SBSK community?
Thank you for supporting anyone in fails. Everyone, new friends. Congratulations. Keep up the good work.
Hi, I'm Maggie, Lincoln's mom. I am Lincoln. Sharing Lincoln's story with SBSK has been one of the most meaningful moments of our lives. It gave Lincoln a voice on a global platform and reminded him and all of us that his life, his experience, his joy matters. The response has been overwhelming in the best way. You all have brought us so much love, curiosity, kindness, and validation. Yes, I agree. Chris is extremely nice. He's unbelievable how nice he is. He's just how he is on camera. Which I love. Yes, Lincoln and us felt so comfortable because Chris is exactly how he is in his videos. He's no different. It was so cool. We felt like we had known him for the past 10 years.
It's funny, as I reflect on the past 10 years, it all seemed fun.
Yeah, wildly fun.
There were I mean, there were obstacles, there were challenges, but it wasn't ever a big deal.
Oh.
Early on, we would stay at the cheapest hotels we could find.
Yeah.
When I was traveling alone without you, I would sleep in the car some nights. I would never subject you to that, but you would stay with me in $30 hotels. You would never complain.
Yeah.
But at the time, we didn't care.
I'm sure at the time it felt, I mean, I feel like there was so much adventure and so much excitement that, you know, and we were younger, right? I feel like you're a lot more willing to accept.
Well, we were 26 when we started. Now we're 36.
Yeah, I feel like, but when you're younger, I feel like, you know, accommodations, whatever, you're a lot more willing to accept the adventure or whatever. But I also think that as time has gone by, the only aspects of all of that that I have ever remembered are the funny moments, like the good times, even though they were chaotic. Yeah, it has been a whirlwind, but every step feels like a really essential part of the adventure, and we couldn't have gotten here with the type of gratitude that we feel if we hadn't been where we were 10 years ago.
Happy 10-year anniversary. SBSK, Mr. Chris is super special. Thank you for being my teacher.
Hi, this is Emma. Congratulations at 10 years on SPSK. Thank you.
Hey, what's up? How's it going? I really want to personally wish his Special Books by Special Kids a happy 10-year anniversary. And of course, my special congrats to my good friend and my fellow founding father, Chris Ulmer, and his beloved Alyssa. I wish you the journey of many more years to come. And of course, I look forward to spending time with you, Chris. Just hope to see you then. Okay, thank you very much. Peace. Much love.
It's been an honor working with Chris and Alyssa and everyone for the 10 years, and I hope we continue. It's been a great 10 years, and let's make it 10 more. We didn't know what it was going to turn into, and look where you are now. I mean, you're just running it full time. So, thank you for letting me be a part of it, and let's go for another 10.
Hey everyone, SBSK has had a huge impact on me. I've been able to meet a lot of people from all over. I'd like to thank the SBSK community for everything.
This is crazy how it's already been 10 years since the first video he posted. And my interview was 6 years ago. Thank you everyone for the nice comments on my video. It's gotten a lot of love. It's been iconic for my friends. Yeah, thank you SPSK and happy 10 years.
Congratulations, Special Books by Special Kids, for 10 years. 10 years being on the internet. I can't believe it's been that long. But a huge thank you to Chris and Alyssa for creating a space where stories that often go unheard get to be shared. Thank you so much for having a platform that we can connect with each other and also learn more about a diagnosis past what you might hear or learn directly from a textbook, but focusing more on the person themselves. Also, thank you so much to the Special Books by Special Kids community for all the positivity in the comment section. And I know for me personally, the impact has been great. I have been part of the Special Books by Special Kids community since, 2017. And you all have been so amazing and a beautiful part of this advocacy journey. Thank you again, Chris, Alyssa, and the entire community of Special Books by Special Kids. Thank you for your advocacy, and thank you so much.
Say happy 10 years, Chris. Yes. Good him a thumbs up. Oh, you're showing him your sign. Good.
Happy 10 years, Chris. Chris. Dinosaur.
You did do dinosaur with Chris. That's right. He did do that. Yes.
Prior to SPSK, I was not comfortable about sharing my diagnosis with the world, and I the past 2 years I'm more comfortable sharing more of my life, and I know that's because of my incidents with SPSK. Thank you for having me part of your community. Again, if it wasn't for both of you, I would not feel comfortable sharing my story.
So, hello again. I think if I could jump through everyone's phones and just appear as a rabid ginger in their living room to speak to them one-on-one, I would say this. I did not expect so many people not just to care, but to continue to care. You guys, your capacity for connecting with other individuals who you have never shared a glass of milk with or a root beer with. Thank you. Thank you.
So what's next for SBSK? Well, I didn't tell you I was going to ask that question. What do you think's next?
I want to keep doing this for as long as we can. It never gets old. Sometimes people will remind me a little bit of each other, people that we meet. But for the most part, every single person is their own unique, interesting, story, and it never gets old. I want to keep doing it with you.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
I sometimes think about, I'll daydream about being in my 50s. I'm 36 right now. But I think about doing these interviews when I'm 50 and having gray hair, gray beard, maybe even being bald, who knows. But just having the time of my life still doing it and having 3 decades of experience doing it, that's a happy and fun thought for me, and I hope it comes into fruition. In conclusion, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for supporting SPSK. Thank you for watching these videos. Thank you for continuing to watch them after 10 years. I absolutely love spending my life this way. I love meeting people. I love providing people a platform to share their stories. Thank you to everybody who's watched our videos. Thank you to everybody who's done an interview on SPSK. And we have one last thing we need to share with you. A few months ago, we shared that our beloved dog Noodle passed away, who traveled with us for many, many, many years. We've done a picture post about our new dog, but we thought to end this video, we could finally formally introduce you to Gizmo in a video. You want to grab her? She is a wild child.
She is well and truly a gremlin. She's terribly sweet to us and a little bit sassy to others.
She was a stray for 2 years and had to defend herself on the street. And the dog trainer we hired when we first got her said she was a feral dog. And I believe that 100%. She was terrified of me the first 2 weeks we had her. In fact, I'm going to show you a picture here of her looking at me. That's how she looked at me at first.
At the beach.
But now, as you can see, she gives me nothing but kisses all day.
And she went on her inaugural SBSK road trip with us. We went to Texas in January.
She did great.
Like 2.5 weeks to film.
As you can see, she's very grateful to have a family.
She's very lucky. But thank you all for loving Noodles so much. We miss that sweet girl every day, and so we just wanted to take a minute to introduce you to this new girl, because she's our new third little SBSK team member.
We have a new decade coming, a new little puppy. We'll always remember our old one, but it does kind of feel like a new chapter that I'm very excited for.
Yeah. And like Chris said, thank you. I don't really feel like I can put into words how much gratitude I have for SBSK, what it's brought into my life, the joy I have at being able to be a part of something that positively impacts the world, how lucky I feel to get to meet and befriend so many incredible people from all across the globe.
Some of the people we met are my best friends in life now.
They are. We have some
it's
really
amazing.
Great friends. So it has just been this huge guiding light in our life, right? And it's the greatest joy, honor, blessing, all of it, to be able to be a part of it with you. And
I feel like
we're just so grateful to everyone for making it what it is, because it wouldn't be anything without our community. It wouldn't be anything without the people that so bravely share their stories. It is a real testament to all of us that we're at this 10-year mark. And I can't wait to see what we all do together the next 10 years.
I feel like I have to do it. Like, I have to do SPSK. And what I mean by that is it's like automatic in me. There's nothing else I'd rather be doing. I can't imagine doing anything else. And it just feels like it's in my nature to make these videos. It almost feels effortless. Does that make sense?
Yeah. No, I understand. Yeah.
I can't imagine. I mean, I absolutely love teaching. That was such a special time in my life. But I can't imagine not doing SPSK.
No.
I want to do it till I'm old and bald.
I want to see you get gray over video. Like I want it to be our whole life. And
I'll still be wearing the blue sweater though.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
Till the end, blue sweaters. So, oh, you're so licky right now. What happened? Did you?
In conclusion, thank you. We'll see you soon.